Yo, 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 what up? This is Scoozy, and I'm back with a brand new episode from the Primecraft server. Now, if you saw last episode, you will remember this bad boy here. This is the foundation for what will be a fairy duplex. So, two little fairy houses will be built inside the stem cluster of this grouping of mushrooms. And that is what we're going to do today. We're going to turn this into two little houses. So I'm thinking one of the doors will be in this face here, and the other one will be here, probably right here. And then on the inside, we will divide the space into two and work on some interiors. Now, this group of mushrooms is built up against a hill here, so we can dig out a little in there if we need a little more space. And same with this side here, just a giant hill, and it butts right up against it, so we can dig into there if we need a little more room. And we're also going to do some like terraforming, some yard work. We'll make this look like it's lived in by a couple of fairies. And I also think we need to put a bridge in, and I'm not entirely sure where to do that. Maybe here, and then this can be part of the pathway connecting up with this lovely pathway that Vitagarvia put in, along with all of his like little fairy tree houses. Like, that's amazing. Now I am backlogging. Not backlogging necessarily, but I am recording back to back, so I haven't seen any of the comments from last episode, and also Vitagarvia's episode where he goes over the construction of this has probably been posted by now, so I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be spoilers, but he may have done more to this since I'm filming this, so this may not be the final look of these little tree houses, but if it is, it's fine by me because these are gorgeous. Look at these custom trees. Really, really nice. And every one of them, little home for a fairy. Some more custom trees over here. And then some of his custom... This one, oh man. I looked at this, passed by it probably 20 or 30 times before I stopped, and I was like, hey, brown mushrooms don't grow in that shape. So this one's totally built from scratch. That's wicked. Really, really cool. Anyways, back to the project at hand. Yeah, over here, the fairy house. I'm thinking, and this is where it gets tricky because every time I break one of these blocks, if I want to replace it, I have to grow a mushroom and piston push them into place. So I have to think very carefully about where I want to put my openings and other things that are attached to this. So I was thinking, I don't have any of my materials on me, but I was thinking of doing, I'm not sure if I want to do dark oak or spruce for the wood, like around the windows or the doors or whatever, any sort of details like that. And I also have some brick that I'm thinking might make a cool looking chimney, although I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, I need to eat. I'm not entirely sure where we'd put a chimney. Maybe like one right here and one here. I don't know. That might be a little tricky. And I also was thinking about a cool little idea. Let me see if I have any. Yeah. Oh, no. You get back in my inventory. So I was thinking of these cool little tiny little mushrooms to go around like the cluster of big mushrooms. What do you think of that? That cute little baby mushroom. Boom. So we'll put a couple of those around. They'll also provide some light at nighttime, which will look kind of cool. So I'm going to do a little bit of work here, maybe on just the outside for now. And when I have something that's worth showing you, well, I'll show you. So this is what I've come up with so far. I don't know what I think about this bridge. And I'm going to probably feel that way about a lot of the things I build because this is not a usual style for me. Things that would appeal to fairies are not necessarily the types of things that I would traditionally build, and I think that's why this project is going to be so much fun, because it will push me out of my comfort zone. and caused me to experiment with blocks like purpur that I probably would not have ever used otherwise. Yeah, I'm not sure about this bridge. I think it'll do for now until something else strikes me. But it kind of looks weird from the side. It looks good when you're crossing it though, right? Yeah. And yeah, we got like a little fairy garden out front. I put a couple of the baby mushrooms down. We're growing pumpkins. There are melons here. That's a melon. We got a melon here, obviously. And I'm gonna have to move all of my stuff here and continue to terraform this, because right now my path and my shulker boxes and my furnaces are all kind of melding together into one, which isn't terrible, but it's not ideal either. Yeah, I think this might do for now for the yard. I might want to put like another little garden here at some point, maybe another couple things growing here. Because the Fae are these Fae anyways are at one with nature, and so they would like to garden things. Even oh, we got another melon there. Even not because they need to eat it, but just because they want the growth and happiness all around them. I'd also like to get some carrots and potatoes maybe, or beetroots to plant into these remaining spaces, but I don't have any on me, and it's a long way home. It might be faster for me to go underwater outside of the biome, try to find a cave and kill some zombies to get a carrot or potato that way. Believe it or not. So maybe we'll get on that. I'm not sure. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to take a trip home and repair tools anyways. And we'll get all set up and bring some vegetables back for the garden. Now, as for the rest of the outside, all I really wanted to put were the chimneys. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do that. I have the bricks and everything, but I don't know. They might get lost up in here and just seem like a little out of place. So I'm not gonna rush to do that. We may get there eventually, though. So that I guess the next step would be to move inside and kind of flesh out the interior a bit. Maybe remove some of the stone. We need to divide this into two spaces. So like maybe that's a little narrow there. Maybe something like that. I mean, they don't have to be exactly the same. Maybe these fairy have different rent, so one place is smaller. Who knows, right? Yeah, something like this, and we'll make two little interiors. I don't know exactly what to include inside a fairy house, so that might take me a little bit of thought. But anyways, I'll work on this for a bit, and when I come back, hopefully I'll have something interesting to show you. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this apartment. I only have the one on this side done. I haven't touched that side yet, but I think it's pretty good. All right, let's take a look inside. Nice and colorful, right? So this is the living room. We got a nice purple sectional. Magenta purple carpet, keeping with the color palette. I use the brown mushroom blocks as the floor. I don't know if I like it aesthetically, but thematically I like it a lot. It's like a dark mushroom floor to go with our mushroom house. I haven't decided whether or not I want to come and try to cap the insides of these off with quartz or just leave them. Do I have any on me? I don't. I think I may just leave these ones and then cap the top row that's next to the white concrete, because that's a stark contrast. This one is not so bad. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments, but I think I will do at least the top row. I got a nice lamp in the corner, magenta fuzzy lamp. Yeah, it's giving off some particle effects. A few plants kicking around, a flower. We got our stove going with our Sprite spoon and our barbecue tongs available for all the cooking needs. A nice sink here and cutting board area where you can prepare your meals while looking out at the beautiful Fey Dominion. And then we have the bedroom here, just like a few little decorations, crafting table, a little vanity, potted mushroom, a TV maybe? Is that what we're going to call these things? TVs? Yeah. The Fae are watching TV. That's what they're doing. Some bedside tables that also light up. My first wings hanging up there as a nice fairy decoration. And then we have like a wardrobe, an armoire, whatever you want to call it. This room looks a little bland. It's got the accent wall, but I don't know what else to put in these little fairy houses. And if you have any ideas, please be sure to share them with me, because I could always use some. One thing I hadn't considered was let's put this in together and see if we like it better. Go out here. I need to grab a few things, like a couple of these. I have some dirt, and then we'll need, where is it? How about like, we'll take one of these and test which one we like best. Bear with me for a second. I just had this idea. Take that out and put some dirt in. Maybe I should use grass actually. There we go. A little pop of color in the corner. If I can place blocks, that would help. There we are. Lilac is pretty good. And the peony. Switch. Okay, so I like the flowers on the peony, but I think there's too much green for this room. So we'll switch it probably back to that. I like it. I like it. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, you like it too? Good. Good stuff. So yeah, that's the first apartment done. I also have this access way upstairs, and I was considering an upstairs for both apartments. I don't think that's necessary. These are just little Fey houses, and I think they probably have everything they need here. So what I was thinking is I might, in upcoming episode, I might build like a mushroom farm up here. If I place some mycelium in here, it shouldn't be able to spread anywhere outside, and it should be the only mycelium on the island. And we might get a bunch of mushrooms up here, which would be pretty sweet. We can use it to restock our supply of food, which is dwindling at the moment, and that'll be great. So as for the next one over here, the next apartment, I'm not entirely sure what to do. We have somewhat of a similar layout, and I figure we'll probably need similar things. Like we'll need like a kitchen area, maybe a living quarters, and like a bedroom. But what I'm not sure about is if I should just use the same blocks that I used over there, or if I should try to do a completely different fairy style. So I'm going to ponder that, pick away at it for a little while, and hopefully we'll come back with a finished product that you will like as much as I do. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so this apartment's done now, and I went for a little bit more of, let's say, for the sake of argument, a masculine color theme. I don't mean to make any assumptions. You can like whatever color you like, but I went for cyans, blues, kept more of the browns, dark wood, and went for some like more rugged foliage in the flower pots. We got a little laptop here. Who knows? He's doing a Google search on emeralds or something. Books, a nice couch with a coffee table. Another small kitchen. These are supposed to be fridges. I wish there was something I could put there to make like a handle. Yeah, if you have any ideas for the fridge, please let me know, because right now it's just kind of blending in and looks like I got lazy and didn't want to put mushroom blocks there, which is not the case. So in the bedroom here, we got another exact identical wardrobe. We got a cyan lamp this time, and I put a light in the ceiling, which is causing some lighting glitches, but that's okay, we'll ignore that. He's got a bedside clock, a nice vanity dresser thingy here with a full-length mirror. Look at myself, oh, I'm beautiful. And I also put a dragon egg here and a cactus. So this is this side of the apartment done. I probably should put something here, maybe like another painting or something. We shall see. And so this apartment has the quartz slabs blocking the undersides, and I think it looks pretty good. So if I have some more on me, I do. Let's go over real quick and try the other side, see if we can fix it up a little bit. Lots of quartz slabs, so that's not an issue. And the top row for sure, but I think even the next row down will also look pretty good, like so. I'm not going to worry about this row that's at eye level. Yeah, looking pretty sweet. Another shot of this bedroom. I haven't changed anything, but just check it out. So yeah, that's the interior apartments of my mushroom duplex, and also the bridge leading up to it. I'm not going to go ahead and join this path up yet. I want to see if the location of this bridge gels with everyone. I don't know if this is going to be kind of detractive from Vidagarvia's work over here, and if so, maybe he has a suggestion for another bridge that will fit in better with both sides. So for now, I'll just leave it, but I'm not going to extend any further that way. I also have to go and get a little more stuff to put in the garden here, some carrots, potatoes, that sort of thing. And I might do a little more yard work here and there, but overall, for the moment, I'm very happy with it. You could definitely envision a couple of fairies living here, you know, making their life here. And so I guess that is mission accomplished, is it not? So between now and next episode, I'm going to get rid of all this mess here and kind of smooth out this area so that it blends in more with the front door here. Because as you can see, our walkway technically only ends right here. So I need to get rid of all this stuff, put in a little more grass, and extend the path out. So I'll do that in between episodes. I might pick away. If I get any inspiration for some more things for the interiors, I'll do that. I might go try to find some inspiration online, see what other people are doing for interior decoration, and see if I can find some ideas that will fit here. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for me today. We got quite a bit of work done, and I think we are just about ready to call this project complete. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to go down and thumb wrestle that like button to show some support for the Fae Dominion. Fae Dominion hype. Hashtag down in the comments. Subscribe if you're new here, because this is not going to be our last project in this area. In fact, this is only our first. We have plenty more work to do out here, and I'm very excited for it, and you should be too. So subscribe so you can come back and check out the videos as I post them. And until next time, this is Scoozy, and I'm saying peace.